Good afternoon, my beautiful Jamaican F1 fans. It's 30 degrees here, a scorching 30 degrees here in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm a bit out of breath because I've been running up and down. So I just want to explain a full Formula One race weekend. So the weekend begins on Thursday with the press conference. And so I don't know how long it is, mainly an hour or two. What? How long is the Thursday press conference on F1?
Maybe an hour. Maybe an hour.
And say hi today. And say hi, by the way.
Hi.
Alright, so back to the video. So anyway, on Friday, so the drivers normally get 2 free practice sessions. FP out the upgrades that they bought in. Sorry. Okay. Right. So in 2021, the maximum time, the maximum amount of time to test for practice in F1 was reduced from 90 minutes to 60 minutes. And then on Friday morning you have FP1. Then on Friday afternoon you have FP2. Then on Saturday morning you have FP3, and then you have an hour till qualifying, which is on Saturday afternoon, and qualifying determines the grid, the grid for Sunday afternoon's race.
Why is she here?
So Saturday. So you have in qualifying you have Q1, Q2, and Q3. For Q1, for Q2, the top 15 drivers make it through to qualify for Q3, which is where the top 10 drivers fight for pole position. Whoever makes it out P1 will get pole position unless they have a grid penalty. The last example of a driver getting pole position only to then have a grid penalty was Max Verstappen back in the 2022 Belgian Grand Prix. So on Saturday afternoon the drivers line up. So normally regularly an hour before the start of the race, everyone's in the garage, and so normally the drivers have basically 10 minutes to exit the pit lane, just like in MotoGP. So that's 50 minutes, and then they have 2 minutes, and then they have 3 minutes to get around the track, depending on the length of the circuit. So it's 3 minutes for all circuits. So that's 47. So that's 47 minutes. Spa is 3 minutes, so that, and they say that the rule has to go for all tracks. So that's why for each F1 race you have 3 minutes to exit, 3 minutes to get around to the track. So you have 1 minute to get out, for all drivers to get out of their car, 46 minutes, and then they get out, and then they walk to the grid for the national anthem, and that's already about like 3 minutes, the national anthem. So that's already 43 minutes, and then they have to rest with the time to set up the car. With 5 minutes left till the start of the race, all tire blankets are moved. A 10-second stop-go penalty will be applied to those whose tires are not. Tire blankets are still on the cars within the 5 minutes. So and then 3 minutes later the warm-up lap begins. So the warm-up lap begins approximately 2 or 3 minutes before the race begins. Right, so and then they line up on the grid, ready to start the race. Right, so for sprint weekends now Now we have FP1 as usual on Friday morning, but on Friday afternoon, instead of FP2, we have qualifying. And it determines the order for the sprint. So then on Saturday morning is FP2, and then Saturday afternoon. Why it stopped that? So on Friday So on Saturday afternoon, we have the sprint. Saturday morning FP2. So the sprint is determines the order for the race. So for me, however, for some reason I don't quite agree with this sprint format in F1. So it's not about the points, it's just about the weekend entirely. So here's how I want a sprint weekend to go. So you have FP1 and FP2 on a Friday. So just like a normal F1 weekend, you have FP1 and FP2 on a Friday, and FP3 and qualifying on a Saturday. But then on Sunday morning, on Sunday morning is the race. Sunday morning is the sprint race, and then Sunday afternoon is the Sunday afternoon will be the F1 race. So how do you think about that?